Hey guys, Vanity here. I'm going to be showing you guys how to be doing the Terminus Easter egg today, and it's also going to show you guys how to do Pack-a-Punch. So first things first, you got to kill these zombies all up in this room. There's only about a couple, and you're eventually going to turn on this generator. Now this generator you do have to defend, but it's only going to take around 30-ish seconds or so. Zombies are going to attack it, but your gun should just be pretty good for killing them. Just gotta run over, kill them, and then eventually like this, it'll be done. It kills all the zombies once it's done, and then you gotta move on to the next one. Now, as you're going around the map, you're gonna see these orange star markers, just like this one right here, and it's gonna lead you to the next generator. Now, just like the same thing as before, you're gonna turn on this generator, and you just gotta defend it. Now, like this, once it's done, again, it's just gonna kill all these zombies, and then now we gotta move on to the next area. Again, if you ever lost on where the next area is, all you gotta do is follow the orange stars, or you could just follow the path that I'm taking. Either way works, but pretty much we're just gonna go in this building, take a left, and then you're gonna open up this door over here, and then we're gonna start making our way over to where the next viable door is. Now, I do also recommend that you look around at the wall buys and stuff, just so that way you know where everything is and this and that. Now, over here is where, currently on our right, we are going to find one of our very first ammo boxes. There's like, I think two, before this one. These things are really helpful. You know, they refill your ammo just like a max ammo, but one thing about them is that, like, if you have like a higher rarity gun, or if your gun's pack-a-punched, it will cost more and more points in order for you to be able to buy them. Now, this is the next area that we're gonna go into, just like this little cave, and again, you just keep following the bright stars. Eventually, there's gonna be a door right here on the right that you will be able to buy. Now, pretty much when you buy this door is going to lead you into the basement, or the lab, whatever you want to call it. I just call it basement because it's easier. Now, this lab has a lot of different things. This is also where the third generator is, right here. You might have to kill some bugs, depending on what round you're on. So now that we're done with that, you're probably going to be wondering what else do we got to do now. Now you got to jump into the water, and you're going to turn on this lift, and this lift actually... Now, the first part of the Easter egg actually requires you to get the Wonder Weapon, and that's actually what we're going to be doing right now. I'm going to show you how to do a quest. Now, as you just saw me do, we're going to be buying Dead Wire. It's 500 salvage, and it's an ammo mod that you put on your gun. It's electric. Now, after you do that, you're going to open up this lift. Now, I put it in slow motion for you guys to get a better understanding, but as you're going up this list, you're going to see right here through this window, there's going to be a white electricity box with a symbol on it. You're going to need to shoot it, but you need to act fast because now you need to look to the right. It's going to spark to an electricity box, that one. Then you have to turn around one more time, and then you need to shoot that one. Now, once we have shot all of these, you're going to go over here to the left or the right. Doesn't really matter, just whatever way you want to take to the door. And you're going to keep going over here, and then eventually, right now, there's going to be another electricity box that you can shoot. Once you shoot that one, you're going to shoot this one over here, and boom, you got this door open. Now, this door does play a big role in order to get this Wonder Weapon. You're going to shoot that little guy, and out pops little hard drive. And then now what you're going to do is you're going to take this hard drive over to a place called the C Tower. If you don't know where that is, just follow exactly where I'm going. You got to buy this door right here. And you're going to keep running all the way down here, and then eventually you're going to see this briefcase on a table, and you need to open it, and then you're going to get an injector. Now, once you get this injector, you're going to bring it back into the room, and you're going to put it in the computer just like this. Now, the first thing that you need to do once you do that is you need to turn on these laptops. Now, the first laptop is actually right here. It is near Quick Revive, and you're going to turn a left, and it is just right here chilling on a little table. Now, the next one actually isn't too far from this. You're going to jump over this railing, and then you're going to go through here, and you're going to make a left, and you're going to go up these stairs and go left one more time until eventually you're going to see another laptop chilling right on the table. We only need one more laptop, and that's going to be down by the docks. You can jump over right here. Again, that is at C Tower. And you're going to keep going through here, and then you're going to go right here next to the stairs, and boom, that is the last laptop. Now you're going to go back. You're going to falsely type in any code that you want, and then Peck's going to be like, oh, I could give you the code for some money. You're going to run up to spawn, and then this little monitor right here, you hold square on it, and it's going to give you a code. Now, whatever your code is, you're going to run. Once you go to the next round, you're going to spawn a boat, and then you're going to go to the island that I show you. Now, every match that I've done this about 6-7 times. It's always been on this island for me. I've never seen it on a different island, so do not take my word for it that is 100% on this island, but just from my plays, it has always been here. Now you're going to take the mutilator or injector thingy and you're going to put it in the orb, and as you can see, the orb shoots a zombie, and that zombie is going to drop an orb, and you need to actually pick it up and put it in there. Now it's 2 times for each one. So we shock another zombie, pick it up, put it into it. Now a key thing here is when the orb actually goes away, one thing you're going to need to make sure of is that you actually pick the mutilator injector back up. Now we're going to go on our boat and we're going to go to the big giant island, and it's always good to line up your boat for the next area just to make things a little bit easier. Now as we run up here, there's going to be this next green orb. Make sure you hold F or square depending what you're playing on, and you're going to be putting it on this orb. Orb's going to do the same thing as the last one. It's going to shock 2 zombies. You're going to find that same orb on the ground, you're going to pick it up, and then you put it in it, boom. Now, just one more time, pick up the orb, and then boom, it's done. Again, please make sure that you pick up the thing so you don't go all the way to the next one, and then yeah. So now we're back on our boat, and we are actually going to the next island. This orb will be pink. Now, this orb, again, this is the last one, but again, it is going to be the same as all the others. You simply just shoot zombies, pick up the orbs after they drop, depending on which zombie it is, and once both of them are done, your screen will go white like this, and boom, you have the 3rd piece for the wonder weapon. Now you're going to hop back on your boat, go all the way back into this room, and then boom, you can start crafting the wonder weapon. It is the beam smasher, really good weapon. Now we can move on to the first step of the Easter egg. You're going to find these tentacle traps. Now it's usually this one down below. This is where you'll shoot it and you'll get a hard drive, but unfortunately in my game I actually did not get the hard drive, so I had to move on to this one up here by Jug. I ended up getting the hard drive by this one. As you can see, if you look at the bottom, boom, it's there on the floor, we pick it up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go give it to Dr. Peck, and Dr. Peck is going to start research. So you're going to see this clock on the wall by Quick Revive, and we actually need to read the clock. It'll be the hour of the clock will be the first code, and then there's a card right here. That'll be the second code, and then in the shop over here, there's going to be a poster on the wall, and that will be the another number or the last digit for your code. Once you type that in, you're going to unlock his cage. Now, I do recommend preparing for this as you are going to be fighting a mini boss. You're going to go up on here, and then you're going to hold square or F on this little spinny valve. Now, if you have 1 player, there's 1 valve, 2 players, there's 2 valves, etc. Now, you're going to be fighting a mini boss. This is what he looks like. He's just one of the big zombies with arms, but he really isn't that much of trouble if you have a packed ray gun like I did. I killed him about under 1 minute, you know. You just got to run in a circle, have him chase you, and just constantly shoot him. And eventually he will die. Now, don't stress it if he doesn't, if he takes a while, you know, you'll get it, and then now a cutscene will start playing. Now, because I don't want to spoil the cutscene, I'm not going to be showing them. But after you kill him, you're going to drop down in the water, and you're going to find this card. Now, this card is very important. After you grab this card, you're going to go into the crashed boat into the ocean, and you're going to go underneath it. Now, after you go underneath it, you're going to see this ladder, and there's this room with canisters. Now, keep in mind that all players need to be in here before picking up a canister, or however many players in there are going to be trapped. Now you need to survive 2 to 3 waves of zombies. It's going to give you max ammo, and then you can leave with the canister. Now what you need to do is you need to repair the wires of the connectivity of the map. Now how you do this is the first location. Now one of the 3 locations will already have 1 in them, so you only need to worry about 2. This one, as you can see, already has it in it, so I don't need to worry about anything. Now we're going to go back to the docks, and actually under Sea Tower is where this next one is going to be. Right here, and you're going to hold square F on it, and it's going to actually put the wire back in there. Now we have to go all the way back up the boat, climb up the ladder in that same room, and then we have to take another canister. Now we're going to go back to the docks, right where we just were, but this time we're going to go up the stairs, and we're going to go through the left and through the cave. Now, once you enter the cave on your right, the connectivity to the map will be restored. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go back up to spawn, and then you're going to see a hacking device that you can now take. Once you take this hacking device, you are going to go back down into the docks, yes, once again, and you're going to go into the water. Now follow the exact areas I go to, as this is the fastest way to go. You're going to go to this buoy, and then you're going to hold F or square on it. Sorry, I say that so much, just what you got to do. Now once you do it, you're actually going to be hacking, it's either 3 or 4 buoys, but just from what I remember, it's 3. So you hack on it, bugs are going to attack you, so on and so forth, and you just got to hack all of them. Now this is the location for the second one. You literally just go in a circle around the map. It's really not a whole biggie. Now, you do have to be careful though, as the tentacle monster can come out of nowhere and attack you, but you also are on a time limit if you look on the left-hand side. Now, if you do run out of time, you can actually just go back to the first buoy and hack it, and then the timer will restart. Now, this is the location of the last buoy, and all you simply again gotta do is hack it. Now, keep in mind that if you are playing with people, the second you start hacking this last buoy, you actually do need your whole team into the basement, and the reasoning is because you are going to actually have bombs start detonating, or like on a timer. And so what you gotta do is, if you're playing solo, you just gotta use monkeys like I did, but you're actually gonna go run down in here, and you have 5 minutes to defuse these bombs. There is 3 bombs currently. There is 2 on the first floor, just like how this one right here. Now, the zombies will attack you as you're defusing these bombs, so you either need monkeys, or if you're playing with people, you need your friends to defend you. Now, that's the first bomb. Get the zombies out of the way, and then the second bomb is actually on top. Now, the reason why I did this is just because in my game it was quicker to just run over and do the top bomb, you know, nothing really too big. But again, you just got to throw your monkeys or sentry turrets or whatever you may have, and you just got to start defusing these bombs. Again, you do have 5 minutes, so you don't really got to worry about that much, but just keep defusing these bombs, and once you get to the last one, which is right over here, I do recommend that with the Easter egg, you do have dead wire on your gun, at least pack 2, all the perks you need and all that. This is the door that you take, and now this is the boss fight. First phase, he's going to have red stuff on his shoulders that you need to shoot. Now, I actually did die while recording this, but I do have another clip of me actually killing him. But first phase, you're gonna shoot red bubbles on his shoulders. The second phase, where he's covered in lava, you're gonna be shooting his mouth. And then right here, this is the third stage, you need to shoot his eyeballs. Now, I do recommend that someone has the beam smasher because it does a lot of damage to him. The best thing I'd say that does the most damage to him currently is chopper gunners. But anyway, guys, that's my guide. That's the Easter egg. I hope you guys liked all the steps. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like.